Maggie May, we'll play it at speed and then we'll slow her down. Here's the intro. Okay, so what we're doing in the beginning here is we play a D, and we hammer down with a suspended and grab the E minor while keeping these two fingers down on the first and second string. Then we go to G. Then this is a D, and we're adding the A note. Then G twice. If you don't want to stretch your pinky, you might be more comfortable playing it like this. That works for me. And then G twice. Then repeat up to that D with the A note. G. Then you don't have to play that A note the second time through. You could just stop. Don't hit the open E if you don't play the A. And then it goes into F sharp minor to G. A little slow. And that repeats the first half. And what he's doing there is actually, it sounds like, because there's mandolin and other things going on, I think he does that chord again. And then comes in with an F minor to G. So it sounds like this. And that's the intro. Here's the first verse. Played at speed. We go A, G, D, and hold the D for two measures. And that repeats A, G, D, two measures. And then you go G to D, then G to A. And then we go E minor to F sharp minor, E minor. And we do another measure of E minor. And the last part of the measure, we hit that D suspended second. We're leaving that E string open. And then you come back to E minor, back to A, E minor, A, E minor, A, and end on D twice. Two measures. Play through the second verse here. The first half of it's the same as the first verse, and the second half changes just a little bit, a couple chords. So here we go. Okay, so the second verse, the first half of it's the same. We go A, to G to D for 2 measures. Again. And then we do G to D to G to A. Now the E minor part of it, the difference is we're doing a full measure of that D sus2. So we're going. And we're back to E minor A for 3. And this A is held for half a measure, and then we do the other half of G, and then we finish up with 2 measures of D. Those are the main 2 verses. The first, the 5th, and the 6th verse are the same. And the verse 2, 3, and 4 are the same. 2 solo breaks in the song, and the rhythm during the solos is a bit different. I'll play it at speed and then we'll slow it down. So what he's doing there is we're doing the E minor 7th to A, and then D and G. Then we're coming in with our straight E minor, and then the last measure we come in with the D sus2 to G to D for 2 measures. So that's slow. Here's the first solo. We'll play it at speed and then I'll break it down for you. Slide from 7 to 9 on the 5th string, and we're going to strike the 4th string just below that. And then the first move is all one take. He's going to slide from 7 to 8, back, pull off to 5 on the 5th string, and then hammer down onto the 6th string at the 7th fret. So it'll sound like this. So together that lick starts out like this. And then the next part's a little bit different. He kind of plays those notes. So we start out the same, and then we pull down on 7, striking it, hit it again at the release, then we hit 5 and then hit the 6th string at 7. So together the second lick goes like this. We're going to slide from 7 to 9 again on that 5th string, hit the 4th string at 7, and then we're going to hit it again and hammer on to 9 and come back up to 9 on the 5th string. So it'll sound like this. Now the next part of the lick is just like the beginning, and then we're going to hit 5 twice on the 5th string and come back to the 6th string at 7. So together it'll sound like this. We're going to slide from 7 to 9 again on that 5th string, and then we're going to pull down on that 7 again and release to 5. Then we come into the 3rd string at the 7th fret and hit that, and then hit the 4th string at the 7th fret. Then we're going to hammer on as we strike the double stop here on the 5th and 4th string at the 7th fret to 9 on the 5th string. Release and slide back. So it'll sound like this. Then we hit the 7th fret on the 6th string again, and then we pull down on the 7 just below on the 5th string and release to the 5th fret of the 5th string. So let me start that from the beginning slow. And then the last lick, we're going to slide from 7 up to 9 on the 5th string again. Strike the 4th string just below on the 7th fret, and then we're going to hit on the 3rd string 9, stretch that up and hit 7. That's how the lick ends. So it goes like this, slow.